A complex low-pressure system with multiple centres continues to generate damaging winds, abnormally high tides, and wind shear conditions right across southeast Australia. First, let's have a look at the latest warning situation. And we do have severe weather warnings current for damaging winds above 90 kilometres an hour for parts of New South Wales and Victoria. And the onset of those damaging winds will depend on where you are. First, Victoria, those winds eased for a brief period during Wednesday morning, but as we head into the afternoon, they will redevelop across the southwest coast, Mornington Peninsula and over towards Wilson's Promontory. And then into the evening, those damaging winds redevelop across Victorian alpine areas and blizzard conditions are possible. For New South Wales, damaging winds remain a possibility through Wednesday across the central ranges, including the Blue Mountains, and then into Wednesday night. We will see those winds redeveloping across the Snowy Mountains and blizzard conditions are possible again there. And across Victoria, those winds will ease from the west late on Wednesday night and into Thursday morning, and then through Thursday morning for southeastern parts of New South Wales. But we could see those damaging winds redevelop on Thursday night and into Friday, including for the Illawarra and also the northern ranges. So do keep across those latest warnings over the next 24 to 48 hours. At the same time, gusty winds and high tides are combining to produce abnormally high tides right along the Victorian coastline. That does include Port Phillip Bay and Western Port Bay. For these areas, that means that we could see coastal inundation of low-lying areas really focused around the time of high tides. That will be through Wednesday evening and again on Thursday afternoon and into Thursday evening. And the exact time of high tide will depend on where you are along that coastline, so do check for the latest information for your area. And so let's have a look at what's driving all this. We do have a complex low pressure system over Tasmania. That means that we do have multiple centres of rotation scattered across the south. A cold front winds into that as well as an occluded front. And together, those weather systems are driving widespread showers for South Australia, inland New South Wales, Victoria, as well as Tasmania. And as we head into Wednesday night, as well as Thursday morning, we'll see the focus very much shifting across southern Victoria. We could see moderate rainfall totals, including about the Melbourne area, up towards the Dandenong Ranges and the Yarra Ranges, and widespread showers continuing all the way up into northeastern parts of New South Wales through the rest of Thursday. And then as we head into Friday, we do see that low pressure system gradually moving off into the Tasman Sea. Showers will start to subside across eastern parts of New South Wales, but we do see another trough and cold front approaching the southeast that will reinforce those wet conditions across southeastern parts of South Australia, southern Victoria, as well as Tasmania. But we will start to see those conditions improving as we head into the long weekend for many people across the southeast of the country. And so now having a look at the snow, we did see some very healthy snowfall over the last 24 hours across the alpine ski resorts, which is good news ahead of the official opening of the ski season this weekend. Into Wednesday night, the cold air will drop snow levels down to about 12 to 1300 metres across Victorian and New South Wales alpine ski resorts. And then as we head into Thursday, further snow flurries are possible about Victoria and New South Wales, and the snow level will fall in Tasmania down to about 1,000 metres during the evening. And overall, we could see some healthy snow totals of between 5 to up to 25 centimetres. So do check for the latest conditions if you are heading up there this long weekend. But with damaging winds continuing, as well as abnormally high tides and cold weather, do check for the latest forecasts and warnings. You can find these on our website and app. Follow us on social media, and as always, please stay safe.